Hey, it's Christmas Eve, right? I think you're going to be in luck. I don't think this rounds video is going to be too long unless I think of some tangents to go off on in the next couple of weeks. But it's Christmas Eve. I'm in the good bits, pre-round 5, which is 6 days away, I think. So I'm going to make the most of a really lovely Christmas before I batten down the hatches and go under for New Year's Eve. So this is by way of intro, I guess, to this video. But nothing too much to say. Just enjoying life, enjoying some time with family and friends, making the most of it. Super grateful when I think back to those days when I didn't know. I thought I had cancer, but I didn't know what sort. I was having that panic about, you wonder how long you've got and what's going to happen. But here we are on a fairly positive trajectory and journey where death is not imminent. And I'm super grateful and super pumped to get to spend some time with family and friends and stuff, and then focus on my well-being, hopefully for many years to come. So pretty good time for some reflection as I go for a walk on the front. Okay, we'll see how this time goes, but hopefully not too much to say. We're all getting into the rhythm. There's good days, there's bad days. We know how it works. So I'll shut up. You can go and get on with your lives. Big hugs. Morning. So on my way to the hospital for round 5 of Chemo Club, the penultimate round. Feeling all right, a little bit more melancholy than normal perhaps. I've just been really tired the last couple of days. I'm laughing because my wife always laughs at me when I say that, because I suppose it's normal. Whatever it's been now, 3 or 4 months of regularly being wiped out for 10 days at a time. I guess compounding impact on the body means it's normal to be tired, and I am. So, but I've had a lovely week, and maybe that's also the contrast, the sort of yin-yang. It's, 30th of December, so I suppose New Year's Eve tomorrow, and having had a nice week, we went out to Stour Head, saw the Christmas lights, got a bit of ice skating in. Yesterday, had family over for Christmas Day, a few other bits, so it's been a lovely week of fun stuff, and then sort of knowing that you're going into that chemo tunnel for the next 10 days. Perhaps that's part of the reason. So a few reasons, but I keep reminding myself that if I was in some sort of traffic accident or something, then people end up in hospital sometimes for many months, being rebuilt, having major surgeries and being cut open and all that kind of stuff. Whereas really, here I am, I'm walking in. I'll hopefully walk home later if I feel well enough, and then I just lounge around feeling rubbish for 10 days, but I'm not bleeding. And I'm not staying in hospital either. I'm just there as a day visitor. So there are lots of good things to remember. So yeah, a little more melancholy, not too much to say. Should be a nice short video this time, you get the gist. It's a roller coaster, but I'm doing okay. Then one more to go, and then a PET scan, and we'll see if Terry is reduced enough to be left alone for a while. And hopefully he won't come back for some time, and there'll be some stuff that I'm doing to try and manage that, which I look forward to sharing with you. Okay, for now, off to the hospital we go. Big hugs. Right, hopefully you can hear me over the sound of the ocean. It's January the 2nd, so thinking a little bit about reflecting, I suppose, on 2024 and moving into 2025. Interesting start. So chemo was the 30th, so actually did alright on the 31st. Managed to stay awake till about 10 p.m, didn't feel too bad. Played some board games with the kids, had a takeout. It was a bonus day. I wasn't really expecting it, but New Year's Day, woke up, not quite the same kind of day. Actually woke up to find that we had blocked drains out the front of our house. The garage had backed up with the sort of feces and water and dodgy smells, so got to spank 350 quid on New Year's Day as a little welcome to 2025, whilst also suffering the exhaustion of chemo levels. But hey ho, let's get all the bad stuff out the way early doors, because 2025 is hopefully going to be a way better year than 2024. So we sorted that out. Then I was in bed by 7:30 New Year's Day, 12 hours in bed. Doesn't happen to me very often. I'm in that bit where I'm exhausted, but presumably the steroids and the chemo drugs sort of stop me from relaxing and being able to switch off, so the brain is overactive, but I've not got a lot of energy. But yesterday was very stormy, so getting out today just for a little walk, thinking about the year ahead. And really it's the year of recovery, I suppose. 2024 started with grand plans of cycling from Land's End to John O'Groats, consolidating a little bit, having sold the businesses, and yeah, you know, bought the camper van and had all these plans, and that all got thrown off course by the cancer diagnosis and the treatment. But 2025 now is really about a year of recovery. So here we are in January, one more round of chemo to go on the 20th, and then so by Feb I can start thinking a little bit more about rebuilding sort of stage 2 of my 3-stage plan, which is recovery, and fast tracking that as much as possible post chemo recovery. So also hoping in Feb maybe to start some of the dental work that I've talked about before with the cavities. I'm just going to get some of the fillings, the metal fillings taken out, do some of the simple work, because in March I'm off to India. I found this Ayurvedic retreat. I say retreat, it's more of a medical clinic basically. A lot of people post severe sort of intense medical issues can go out there and have these very traditional old Ayurvedic sort of 1,000-year-old Indian treatments, lots of oils, lots of massages, staying in this medical retreat. I'll do a video probably when I'm out there. And that's all about recovery basically, and detoxification. I'll be out there for about 18 days. And there's nothing to do. There's no, you're in the middle of nowhere. There's Wi-Fi is supposed to be pretty bad, so it's just a case of, yeah, relaxing, having treatments, a lot of sleep, and a lot of recovery. So looking forward to that. Then back in April, I'm up in the Lake District for a week in the camper, which I love. My second home in Coniston. Had a lot of family holidays up there, and then hopefully do the second stage of the dentistry work with a more intensive removal of the root canals and crowning of the teeth. That'll take me into April and May, and then June we got some fun stuff. Fee and I are off to see James up in London. We got Snow Patrol up near Manchester. I think we've got the script down at the Eden Project, and I've got another week in the lakes. And then we'll be into sort of July, August school holiday times. So yeah, getting some good stuff in the diary, but really it's about rest and recuperation, and long leisurely walks in the sunshine, plenty of vitamin D, and that's the plan. So yeah, nice little stroll, won't go far, and then back home and just chill, but nice to be thinking about stuff apart from chemo and planning the year ahead. Catch up soon.